started. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if my necklace should be out or not. We're gonna leave her out. We're gonna leave her out. Hello and welcome in, my beautiful, wonderful family, friends, beloved beauties. Welcome into another reading. I'm very glad that you are joining me here today. No preface. We're gonna pull cards and just get into it and just see what's going on. I'm excited. Are you? How are you? I do hope that you've been good. I do hope that life has been on the up. And if it hasn't been, I do hope that you know this is just the season. There's something in here. Cool. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you for calling us here today. Thank you for this space. What messages do you have for the people that are tuning in to this reading? A lot flipping over. Let's see what we got here. You're changing. No expectations, no disappointments. Keep your head high. You're almost through your breakthrough. What's good for you today will not necessarily be what's good for you tomorrow. We do have a guest now, so if you hear noise, San Poo Poo is down here. Sainty Poo Poo. Okay, let's keep going. With sunflower seed prayer, I do feel like seeds that were planted are now, you're receiving a harvest. Saint, no. It didn't want to come out. Remove yourself from checking in with doubt. It's not going to make you better. So I feel like this might be a hard truth or a hard pill for you to swallow at this time. Maybe it's something that you feel like by you checking in, it says drama queen, right? Maybe this is something that you received generationally. I feel like maybe you received it through your childhood. Say no, get down. Remove yourself from checking in with doubt. It's not going to make you better. So what that is saying is, if you have family members around you that use shame and doubt to confirmation barks. Back to what I was saying. This is like the third take. What the fuck? Clearly they don't want me to tell you this. These haters, these people who are keeping you in your lower vibrational mind state of mind. Because you are changing. They realize this, they know this, and this change is an answered prayer for you, okay? And so these family members and people that you are around who constantly put doubt in your ear, they're constantly reminding you about how things don't work out and how what's the word? Often things don't work out, right? It's like they're putting fear into your plans. That's what it is. And so God is saying no expectations, no disappointments, right? This is the first time that what you were doing has been done in a really long time in your generation. And so no one around is familiar with this, how it works, how it's going to come together. Like nobody knows God's plan. So for them to be telling you how to move for this, God's like, yeah, we good on that. This is confirmation, fake friends. So it could even be a friend that you consider a family member. No bark! No! So it could actually be a friend that you consider a family member who does this, who puts fear into your plans. This is the second time this card has come out, so Lord of the Rings could be significant. Death is just another path. One we all must take. Gandalf. Y'all just have to listen to him bark right now. He got an attitude, so. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. That's coming out under prayer. So this is confirmation. You've definitely been talking and communing with God right now. For sure. And I just feel like Saint doing that in the background of this reading, and the way the energy has not been wanting me, like this fake friend energy has not been wanting this message. I wouldn't even say the message to get out to you, but the clarity for you to receive the clarity and the whining in the background, it is very temperamental, if you will. It is very like stump feet, cross arms, like how dare you change? It's giving me that meme where it's like, people are like, oh, you're changing. And it's like, we're supposed to. We're supposed to. It says, overcorrecting, let yourself and others be, breathe. This is what you're being called towards, and these people don't like it. These people don't like this freeness that you have about you, this trust and faith in the universe that you have developed. It bothers them. But it's because you know, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemy. Dinner dates, Falcon Gray. You could be going on a date soon, but this is also saying like you're aware. And so God is, you already have what it takes. Confirmation. You are aware, you know what's going on. I don't get that. Maybe you had a feeling about these fake friends because it's not the first time that this energy has popped up lately. So it might not be the first time that you have been told about this fake friend energy. But I get that you were like, well, how do I cut them off or what? This is giving me, God, it's like, I'm not needing you to go out of your way and do anything special. I'm making you aware not to do anything, but just so that you can make informed decisions. Old keys won't open new doors. Confirmation, you are opening new doors. And it's coming under what's good for you today will not necessarily be what's good for you tomorrow. And under your changing, this is saying you are changing, and maybe you're getting this realization that old keys can't open new doors. And I just get that you are like you have vibrationally outgrown your circle, your leveling up. Congratulations, graduation. You've graduated. You've leveled up. Quite literally have leveled up. And again, a lot of people might have something to say about this. And I don't even get that it's a lot of people. I really do feel like it might not even be a handful of people. These are people who profit off of your fear, who gain something off of you being in a lack mindset. And so that's why they want you to stay there. It's like when people give you, it's like don't take advice from somebody who's not where you want to be, is what I'm hearing. With this, keep your head held high. God is telling you, you already have the answers that you need. You already know what you need to do. Don't let these people gaslight you and fool you. Free. What's meant for you will always find its way back to you. Be good, do good, feel good in the moment. Yeah, you've released, this is giving me surrendering energy. You've released the need to know how, you've released it's not so much the need to know how, you've released the need to know how things are going to work out, when they're going to work out, why they're going to work out in your favor. And God is saying you just need to trust that you have the favor, right? Faith is dead without works. The works is not you out here steadily checking in on the faith. The faith is not checking in and knowing that everything is still okay. Ancestral karma / fortunes. This is a confirmation. This energy has definitely been coming out this week. Back to the drawing board. 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Ocean Boulevard. Yep. You may have had a plan or an idea. Not that it was a bad plan or idea, but ancestors are like, go back to the drawing board. The energy has changed since you initially develop this plan or idea. And so I get that this energy is like steadily moving, steadily evolving. And so your ancestors are like, because it has changed, you need to change with it, with the times. Like it says, you're changing. So you did go back to the drawing board. Down here on the little cards, we have forget everything you think you know. Long time coming. and can't step to you. These people know they can't step. These people know that once you get in your power, once you align with who you are meant to be, it's over for them. Literally over. There won't be any games, the gaslighting, the shit that they do to make you feel unworthy of your calling, of your gifts, all of that shit. Being different and unique is a superpower. You're a space legend. You are a divine star being. I'm realizing the more readings that I do, who my collective energy is. And my collective that I tap into are people who are wealthy in mind, body, soul, spirit, and are manifesting that on the 3D level. My collective are the people who have ancestral karmas and fortunes waiting at their doorstep, like all of us do. Don't get me wrong. But my people, oh, theirs is big. Theirs is really big. Theirs is really big. So you are different. You are unique, and it's a superpower. I'm getting Rihanna energy. I'm getting, why did I hear Chief Keef? I'm getting Chief Keef energy. I'm getting the trendsetters, the people who do things in their own way. Rich the Kid, people who do things their way, and half of the people are like, what the fuck is that? And the other half is like, it's weird, but I fuck with it. It's that. And you're realizing that your weirdness, God is like, your weirdness is a superpower. That is what makes you unique. Why do you think they gaslit you and try to convince you to get rid of it this whole time? My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord. No, chastening of the Lord. Neither be weary of his correction, right? So you are in a phase of fine-tuning for whatever this ancestral karma and fortune is. Sometimes in order to get resurrecting power, you got to be willing to get crucified to something. Sarah Jakes Roberts. So you could be a pastor, you could be a preacher, you could be called to preach, you could be called to teach. I'm definitely getting that your calling is in a church, but not because again, with that weird energy, space legend energy, you're revolutionizing what it means when we say church, okay? You're not doing things the way that they have been done. Same way Sarah Jakes Roberts revolutionized what was happening in the Potter's house, right? It's not normal. That's not normal. So yeah, forgive yourself for all those times you tore pieces of your own heart in order to mend another human being, hoping that it would heal them and nourish them and make them better or happier. Forgive yourself for wanting to save the people you loved. Why did that make me want to cry? And this shade is called Pesto Green. So I'm getting a mortar and pestle. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you have been ground into a fine dust. But they don't realize that what they grinded you down into was stardust, because you were always a star, always the healer, always the seer, always the foresight in the family, right? Confirmation, always. You're meant to go international for sure, but always. And so, yeah. Messages. That's confirmation. You could be receiving messages soon from somebody. Raise your vibration. Take a shower and wipe away any residual low vibration or energies. Opera. So this energy is giving me somebody who is tapping into their divine gifts, spiritual gifts, right? You are a baby in this, I'm getting. You're still on milk, not quite meat yet. And so a spiritual shower is something very important, especially if you're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And especially if you are, you notice that you're an empath or that you align with being a sponge. I'm also getting Tauran energy. I'm getting Capricorn energy. I'm getting Sagittarius and Virgo. This is for you. Spiritual bath. Take a spiritual bath. Take a spiritual shower. Put some kind of herb in there. I don't care if it's salt, Epsom salt. If it is eucalyptus, put something in there. Something for grounding, something for relaxation and calming, like lavender. You could even do a 2-for-1 special and do a lavender Epsom salt, right? And with intention, as you bathe and as you shower, cleanse your spirit along with your body, okay? Because you pick up a lot of things, right? Like things seep into your pores and you don't even realize it. Everything is energy. And so spirit is saying, take a spiritual shower, take a spiritual bath, because you're not hearing your own thoughts as clearly as you should, because there's this doubt energy and this fear that people are putting into you and your plans right now. You know what you need to do. Stop time and continue walking. Ocean Boulevard. Yeah, you doing things different. Differentiante, I heard. You're doing things different, and only you can do it. Confirmation. Only you can do it. How strange to dream of you even when I am wide awake. Appointment, deep river. So you could have connected with someone who is a part of your soul tribe at this time. Somebody who you just resonate with on a spirit level. I just felt this all up in my heart space. This feels divine. This feels I was gonna say, I don't know why I was about to say equestrial, but celestial is the word that I was looking for. This feels very celestial, like two angels coming into contact with each other. When they tell you you're not strong enough to withstand the storm, make sure you remind them, I am the storm. So they tell you, you can't handle a bad bitch. I am a bad bitch. They tell you can't handle all that money, all that wealth, but I am money and wealth. They tell you can't handle this change and this, but I am change. I'm the storm. I'm the phoenix. I'm the revolutionizer. What do you mean I can't handle it? It is nothing without me. Period. You are capable and can do hard things. So this is definitely, I'm getting a lot of innuendos but when these are coming out, by the way. So pick those up as they come down. I'm not going to point every single one of them out. If you know, you know, if you know. But if you are capable and you can do hard things, you already knew this. These people were convincing you that you didn't know what you knew. You can do hard things and you're perfectly capable of doing this because, like I said, nobody can do it but you. Service, volunteer. But see, volunteer is the one that's upside down. I wrote this card like this for a reason. You're here to be served and to serve, but not in a low vibrational sense. I mean to serve like a pastor does in a church, right? Serving the sheeple. You're meant to serve in that sense. I feel like you're one of those people who your path, as you serve yourself, you serve those around you. So your path is the deeper you go into yourself, the further you fly into yourself. So you could be an angel, or you could be a celestial being that has wings on your back. I'm getting your back could be significant. You could have a strong back, or you could be complimented on your back a lot. Always go with your passions. Never ask yourself if it's realistic or not. Deepak Chokra. So this is what I'm getting. You're like, fuck all that fear. Fuck all this. I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to do what I'm called to do because I'm called to do it. And if I was called to do it, that means I'm meant to do it. And so this is what it is. You're following your bliss. You're following your passion here. Fear. False evidence appearing real. Confirmation part. Somebody trying to scare you, bro. Somebody is trying to scare you into submission. I'm getting scarcity tactics. So literally bottom deck here, these cards keep moving. And it's dodging a bullet and ego. Okay? Did a card come out? Yeah, I'm definitely getting scarcity tactics here. Pineapple crush back here. Pineapple could be significant. One is loved because one is loved. No reason is needed for loving. So maybe you're understanding this. Maybe you're understanding. And yeah, these colors are very significant. Star fruit and pineapple crush. You could have a crush on someone who is a star fruit, who is, like I said, your star. Like I said, two angelic beings coming together. So you see yourself in this person I'm getting, and you recognize that what they have within them is what you have within you. And I feel like by allowing yourself to be loved by them is how you learn how to love yourself. Remember how I said, in turn, you can teach the world what love looks like and what it is. Because like I said, when you follow you and follow your passions and follow your bliss, that's when you help the rest of the world. Periante. Off-white. Law of vibration. I gotta rewrite this, y'all. Okay. I needed to rewrite that because it was fading away. But this is the law of vibration. Everything has a vibrational frequency. Each particle in the universe is made of energy. Remember how I was saying earlier, everything is made of energy. You're getting this lust at the bottom here. It's like your lust that you used to have for maybe other people or for bodies and things like that. You now have a lust for life, because I started hearing, and a lust for life. Lana Del Rey, The Weeknd. Yeah, whoever you in this person energy is, says check your energy, clarity. Like I said, spirit is removing you and is providing you clarity in this situation, because these people got you fucked up. Like I said, Gotta rewrite this too, y'all. These cards are very old. BT dubs. Well, very old is dramatic, but I've had them for quite a few years. Oh, it doesn't say check your energy. This says check your mental. My bad. So I have different cards. And second card, it says do today. So definitely get out of that Five of Swords energy. But this is the second card that says a date. This says breakfast date now and not dinner date. Yeah, Spirit is giving you clarity. God's like, check your mental. These people are gaslighting the fuck out of you at this time. We're still in here? Okay. If people are doubting how far you can go, go so far that you can't hear them anymore. Please screenshot this. Put it on your phone screen. Put it on your mirror. Print it out, put it on your mirror, write it down, put it somewhere. That's your affirmation for until the next reading. I don't know what the next reading is. If people are doubting how far you can go, go so far that you can't even fucking hear them anymore. That's when you know you made it. Eating, whether you're at the table or not. They said, we eating, whether you at the table or not. True love isn't always easy or blissful because we have to let the parts that hurt most be loved. Mark Groves. And didn't I say that by you allowing this person to love you, you're learning how to love yourself. You are understanding what true vulnerability. You're understanding that true love is true vulnerability. Choose joy. Yeah, you're following your bliss. I love this for you. Stop feeling bad for outgrowing people who had the chance to grow with you. Come on. Arms, legs are significant here. Remember, I did say your back. Netflix is significant here. Infamous. Be careful who you disrespect, disregard, dismiss, or dishonor in the flesh because you have no insight of their spiritual rank in the spirit. Beast. Oh, you have no rank. I said of their spiritual insight in the spirit, girl. That don't even say it on the card. God just speaking. It says because you have no insight of their rank in the spirit. Beast. I'm getting that this is your energy. You are currently in beast mode right now. These people have no idea who they're fucking with. Jeez. Touch not my anointed. And do my prophets no harm. Ain't that what he said? Second time prayer came out. Touch not my anointed. In this world, we learn love. We learn through love, not things. And that's what you're learning. These people will try to teach you to learn through things. Well, this job will teach you this, and this will teach you that, and that'll teach you that. But you learn the best and the most through love. Outside, born to be awesome. It's good to be a girl before winter. So maybe whatever this is something you need to do before winter ends. Maybe you're going to be outside before winter. Y'all, I cannot make it up. I was about to read this next card and look what's down here. I'll read it if you can't see it. Touch not my anointed. God don't play about them. And so if this is a divine counterpart, this is a confirmation that God don't play about them. So if you come in near, you need to be on check. This is siren energy, mermaid energy, star energy with the star at the top of this card, a healer. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. Equilibrium. Yep, you're balancing. You and a unicorn are coming together, or you are the unicorn that is coming together with a divine counterpart. This is giving me, I want to say Beyonce and Jay-Z, but hear me out. I'm only saying it because in this current timeline that we are on right now, 2025 in December, that Michelle Obama, yes, is a power, but that is what a lot of people think of when they think of power couple. So I'm using them as an example. But remember, you are a revolutionary. So what they had is nothing in comparison to what you are about to manifest into this reality. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. So this is, again, God talking about being chastised. So you could be in a time period right now where you are being chastened, where you are being, right? I heard of close up the coochie drawbridge, the pussy drawbridge. So you are being called to be celibate right now. You are being called to hone in that energy that you normally exert into sexual experiences or lustful interactions. God is saying, no, 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 no. We don't give you these powers, these gifts for you to go, I heard squirt them off, squander them off. It's okay to miss someone. So maybe even it could have been someone that walked out of your life. And when they left, you were like, hold on. Shit is not all fun and games. Hold on. My baby left? No, you but I thought yeah. Because they picked them. It's giving me, I don't know if this card came out. But I heard, you know, a real one, they don't leave when things get hard. They leave when they're disrespected. And as I say that, listen to this card. I know I'm a gift, but I think out the box. And they want me to stop. But why would I stop? Huh? I'm unstoppable. Hold up. Why would I stop? Bitch, this shit is unstoppable. That's what the card says. That song is called Why Would I Stop by Big Sean. Listen to it. Critical. Ain't no time left on the clock. When it's your time, give them something to watch. Yeah. This is the second card with a Big Sean quote on it. Lyric. So Big Sean could be significant here. You talking about but you ain't got no vision. Look clearly. Oh. So what the universe is telling me right now is you allowing people in your ear and your energy to convince you that you don't know what you know and that the path that's for you is not for you. They're convincing you that you don't have what it takes, that you are not enough for what you are going towards right now. And that's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie. God is saying, don't stop. Don't say that again. Don't say that again. Life might be listening and give you less next time. The Alchemist. Yep, so this is God again saying, check your mental, check your spiritual. This is throat chakra energy. This is giving me, you are learning that you are a master manifester. You're learning that you're a magician and that you manifest your reality. So now you're clocking in and tapping into your mental and dropping in and no longer allowing your subconscious to manifest your conscious reality. You're tapping in, literally. Focus on what matters. That's what you're learning to do. You deserve better. Which is why you're being called to walk away from this shit. Thought they was the hottest till the winter came. Ooh, appointment with rainwater. God about to put somebody in check. And if it's you, I'm letting you know. God's about to put somebody in check about the anointed. God finna put somebody in. That's the title. Damn. I don't have my notebook, my stickies. I don't know where it went. That's the title. God about to put somebody in check over you. With a big eye face. Yeah, that's the title. God about to put somebody in check over you. At bottom deck here, we have retrograde elephant skin. God is saying you need to have the skin of a rhinoceros right now. Stop letting them play you. What falls apart during this time was already unstable. What comes back was never truly gone. What gets delayed is being redirected. Remember I said that over here? The universe is rearranging things in your favor, even when it doesn't feel like it. 38 when I look on the clock. Confirmation with I build Saturn at the bottom. You're building foundations right now. You in the universe are quite literally building your foundations. My God, I love this. Let go or be dragged. Not every fight you're called to show up for. God has slingers behind you. Period. Every lesson, hardship, and mental battle strengthen you. So it's not for naught. You're not going through this stuff for naught. Strengthen your mind. Second card is say strengthen. Just this. Raucous orange in your bones. These cards came out trustworthy. God, show me what I cannot see. Listen, if this card is coming out, there is some sinister energy around you right now. Pray this prayer. Prayer came out twice. Pray this prayer and ask God to show you what you cannot see, because there is a wool being pulled over your fucking eyes. No losing. The only way you lose is if you don't listen. Deep soul connections never go away. So if you're worried about a timing thing here, yeah, because I was called to pull from my mystical my mystical timing oracle. If you're concerned about timing here, God is like, be more concerned about quality. The blueprint, testimonies, figuring this out on your own. Again, didn't I say earlier you were revolutionary? What you're doing has not been done. So do not fear the trial and error, not yours. Big Daddy, don't forget your power. So you could have a Big Daddy energy in your energy, somebody that's really ready to bless you. Bless you, okay? And with sociable, it says not yours. Again, this is fake friends energy. People around you in your energy right now, they're not yours and they're not for you and they don't belong to you. So don't forget your power. Don't forget that you are the emperor. You are the magician in this situation, not them, not the other way around. Y'all, popular loner. And let me tell you something. God had me put 2 different versions of this card in this deck when I made it. Popular loner. I spelled it loner, L-O-A-N-E-R, like you're loaning someone something. And popular loner the regular way, L-O-N-E-R, like a regular loner. This is somebody for the streets. This is a street energy. Maybe you're a reformed whore. But who this energy is, these people, I'm getting these people in your energy. There's 1 to 2 people in specific. I can't quite put my finger on if it's of masculine or feminine energy. Could be both. Take it how it resonates. I have a feeling that you already know who this is. You feel it in your gut. But they a loner. They for the streets. Mind your business at the bottom here, right? Remember how I said God is showing you this. Oops, sub when I split the deck. Remember how I said God is showing you this. The black sheep becomes the masterpiece. Come on now. And that card is also on the card that says sociable. So what energy, look at this and tell me what energy would you like to be in when you look at these cards? Confirmation bird. Okay. Spirit will strip away the people who keep you small. And that is what's happening right now. This is what's next. This was what came next. After that, date night. 3rd card to say something about a date. Take it as it resonates. Your choice. Waking lesson. Listen. Everything you're going through is a lesson right now. You can't make someone be ready for what you're ready for. And you're not damn. You don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this. You can't make someone be ready for what you're ready for. And you're not obligated to wait for them to decide. Not all who wander are lost. You have an appointment with the universe. Don't miss it. Don't be late, beloved. Your Uber Black is here. As I say, your Uber Black is here. Don't be late. The card that fell out says, don't have ride or die mentality, because you will die. Ride or die mentality leaves you dead, because you can't always be riding. At some point, like that Gandalf card said, where is it? Found it. Death is just another path, one we all must take. So these people are convincing you that whatever this opportunity is that you're going towards is going to lead in your death and that you're going to hurt yourself somehow. Why? You're on the going to the sun road. Come on, look at God. Why would God lead you towards your death? Unless it was meant for you to die. Pero it's just giving a very fear-based faith. God is leading you towards your sunshine, towards your happiness that you asked for and you manifested with your choice here. This is something you requested of the universe. And with waking lesson, listen, not here to be nothing less. I quite literally could not have said that better, my friends. I could not have said that better, my friends. We're going to pull from the Mystical Timing Oracle and also from our Moonology cards. February. Valentine's Day could be significant. February 16th could be significant. Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Day. January 18th could be significant. 38s by the end of the year. And remember that card that came out that said before winter. So this is definitely giving me winter arc energy. Winter arc energy. Time is frozen. 55. Time is frozen because you're doing the work to change. This opportunity will not leave you unless you stop doing the work to change, because time is frozen. Next fall, next winter came out next to each other. You could be getting married next fall or next winter, I heard. 12 months from now, literally a year from now, would be December. You could be having a Christmas baby. It's in the past. It's in the past. You could be having a Christmas baby. 11 is significant here. 11 could be significant. You could be seeing that a lot. Next full moon. Indecision is causing delays. We did have that card come out. Look, December. December is very significant here. Christmas is very significant here. Going too fast. Slow down. Take your time. Yeah. God is saying this is for you. What's for you cannot leave you. Do you hear that, beloved? I love you so much. Thank you for tuning into this reading. And I will see you again in another one.